this year, when he couldn't accommodate everyone who wanted to come because the price was right, he opened it up to the planet with the streaming it and such. So that's just awesome. And also, I'm really excited to be in Omaha this year, even though we have the empty chair. And I learned that the bookworm and maybe you guys have already been there, but I heard there's just one book they're selling this year. Don't know if that's true or not, but that's really awesome. And the second, that basically they're going to stream the movie for the first time, and they've never done that before because they got all these copyright issues and such. So I think the movie will probably be all Charlie. And I think anyone who got the chance to put together the 30 minutes of Charlie Zingers is a very blessed person. That'll be a lot of fun, but I think also bring some Kleenex. So I think it'll be a wonderful day tomorrow. Looking forward to it. And I had a very, I would say, accidental, unexpected friendship with Charlie. Went on for 15 years, and I get asked a lot, kind of, what I learned from Charlie. And I think both with Charlie and Warren, so much is in the public domain that we don't need to know them to have a lot of learnings and lessons from them. And what I got the most from Charlie in the different interactions was not anything he said. I mean, he said a lot of amazing things, but it was just observing him. And I think just observing him, the way he interacted with his kids, his grandkids, great-grandkids, in-laws, friends, business associates, and so on, and just observing how he interacted with everyone was where I got a huge amount of learning. I mean, just to give you some couple of stories on that front is that when I'd go to his place for dinner, his daughter-in-law had told me that Charlie really loves peanut brittle. We've seen his love for peanut brittle when he's on stage. And she says, but we restrict it to twice a month, that he's only allowed to have peanut brittle twice a month. And we basically pick 2 dinners a month when the peanut brittle comes out. So I told her, listen, whenever I'm coming, please make sure that's one of those 2, so that there's an association tendency, and the friendship with Charlie gets kind of, deeply entrenched. So a lot of times when I used to go, there would be the peanut brittle for dessert. And, the thing is that if you ask Warren, what do you like to eat, etc., he'll just tell you, I eat only what I used to eat when I was 6 years old. And there's been no change in my eating habits. And I think one time he met Akio Morita, the founder of Sony in New York, and there was a sushi dinner. And I think Warren was just horrified. So he went completely hungry and must have gone to like McDonald's after that or something to get things back in sync. But when we had the lunch with Buffett in 2008, someone put a shrimp on his plate. Someone ordered a shrimp cocktail and put a shrimp on his plate, and he was just horrified. Someone had to come and take that shrimp away because he didn't know what to do with it. So Warren is very specific about what he will and will not eat, etc. Charlie, what I found is, eats anything, and basically I never in the 15 years ever, so dinner would just show up or lunch would show up, and whatever was in front of him, he just ate it. He never asked for something or whatever, just very content with whatever was given to him. And of course, on the nights when peanut brittle was on the menu, And finally, when the peanut brittle came out, it was like devoured in 2 minutes. It was all gone, right? And I never heard him ask for more. I never heard him complain or say, hey, I want some more, or let's make the 2 nights, 4 nights or something. He just accepted. I mean, that was the thing about Charlie, is that everything about whatever was happening, he just accepted. And the last time I met him, which I didn't know was going to be the last time I was meeting him, was exactly a month before he passed away. We had I had in 15 years in friendship with him, never been the one to initiate a dinner or a meeting. It was always him. It was always, because I really never wanted to, overstep my welcome. So I've never really asked Charlie to meet him or whatever. But in September, for the first time, actually, I reached out and requested a dinner with him. And of course, he was very, very willing and such. And so I met him, I think, October 28th. And it was just me and him. It was just me, him, and Oscar, who works for him. And we had a wonderful dinner. And he was complaining that he was saying, Mohnish, there's a lot wrong with me. There's a lot of things going on. And he would always say that any day that I wake up where there's not any new pain is a good day. And but even like the month before he passed away, almost blind, I had sent him stuff to read after that meeting. And Dorothy was here. I don't know if she's still here, but Dorothy was the one who was arranging everything. I think you guys heard from her today. So she kind of slapped me on the wrist and said, please don't send anything to Mr. Munger which is less than 24 point in size, because he cannot read anything less than 24 point. Charlie was almost blind at that point. And so she said, I took your 30 pages and I converted it into 24 point. I don't know how many pages that became. But I think that I actually feel very happy about the fact that some of the last things Charlie read was what I sent him, which is great. But the thing is that take life as it comes, never really complain. He has the 8 kids, so many grandkids, so many in-laws, and there's a very wide range of personalities. And sometimes I would meet some of these folks and, kind of say, oh, wow, okay, this is someone quite different. And I'd bring this up to Charlie. And before I would even finish the sentence, he says, yeah, I know, it's okay. And so, I mean, I'm just saying Charlie was able to navigate all of that, great relationships with all the kids. Once a week, he had a scheduled Zoom call with the grandkids. And so all these grandkids, I think more than 20 of them, whatever, they knew that this was the date and time for the Zoom call with Grandpa Charlie. And they all would try to make it, to the Zoom call and all of that. So I felt like I had really kind of exceptional parents, really kind of lucked out, I think, way above average, especially an exceptional mom. And my mom passed away a few years back. It's been about a little over 4 years. And I really felt when she passed away that I wasted a lot of moments where I could have been with her or could have done different things with her or could have talked about different things with her. And I had a lot of thoughts going through my head about who she was and all of that. And those same kind of thoughts came to me when Charlie passed away. I just felt like, I wish I had asked Charlie. I know he would have said yes. I wish I'd asked Charlie if I could have come to Minnesota with him when he went fishing. And even though I've never fished before, it'd just be good to hang out with him when he was fishing. And I know he would have said yes to that. And that would have been a wonderful experience. One of the interesting things about all his kids is they're strongest memories of him when they were kids is in Minnesota. And it's not in LA where he spent 11 out of the 12 months. It was in Minnesota. Even though Charlie was home most nights for dinner, I think they just felt that when he was in Minnesota, he was completely with them, and such. So anyway, we were very blessed to have someone like him touch our lives, and I think it'll be wonderful tomorrow. I think I'm looking forward to tomorrow quite a bit, and they broke the mold. We're not going to see another Charlie ever again, and so I'm grateful to share that with you. Thank you.